gotta make sure it's muted. There we go. Hello, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone is having a good Christmas so far. For me, it don't feel like Christmas, man. It really don't feel like Christmas. Just a quick heads up, if you are expecting some food, I'm not having food because I'm going to be having a roast dinner at my mum's early tomorrow afternoon, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm expecting, so there was going to be no food in this video. I'm just going to have a few beers with you, celebrate it's Christmas Eve, and then get all my gear together because I will be travelling to see my mum on Christmas Day. I hope everyone is having a good time. There's Mark. Happy Christmas, Mark. I hope you and Sarah are having a good Christmas Eve so far. But Merry Christmas to you. Oh man. Let me know if anyone has any Christmas traditions for Christmas Eve. I don't. My traditions are same as every other day. The only thing that changes is on Christmas Day. Well, tell her when she comes home from work, Mark, tell her Merry Christmas from me and Merry Christmas to Sky as well. Ghost, yeah, not too bad. Merry Christmas to you as well. I kind of feel weird wearing a hat I don't normally wear. Christmas hats, well, I don't really wear a hat, but I thought because it's Christmas, why not? You know. Una is Slack, Merry Christmas to you too. Tom Cabtree, Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope everyone is having a great Christmas Eve. I don't know if you guys sit down and watch Christmas movies, Christmas Eve, get in the spirit of Christmas before tomorrow. But yeah, yeah, Christmas Eve. Raji, Merry Christmas to you as well. And yeah, it's lots of people are alone on Christmas. You know, if I wasn't going to my mum's, if my mum wasn't looking to host Christmas, I would be alone here as well. But luckily, I'm very grateful and lucky that I can go to my sister's and can go to my mum's and have a Christmas dinner at my mum's. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to film my Christmas dinner. I don't know if you guys want any blog parts for Christmas or just the filming of the Christmas dinner, but that will come on Tuesday, so that'll be the day after Boxing Day. That will be released. I was thinking of uploading it Boxing Day, but I'm going to my sister's for the first time. My sisters are having a get together with all that. We're all going to my sister's for Boxing Day. Which is the first time we're doing that. Normally, everyone separates after Christmas Day and celebrates their own Christmases in their own homes on Boxing Days. But we're all meeting at my sister's this year, so it's going to be interesting and it's going to be fun. So that will be, the Christmas dinner video will be put out for Tuesday instead because I won't be home until Boxing Day evening-ish. Not too sure. But we'll see. Yeah, yeah. Christmas is about wrapping presents, and yeah. I remember when I used to wrap presents. Always used to lose something. I'd sit down, I'd have the wrapping paper, I'd start wrapping presents, and then I'll end up losing the sellotape somewhere, and I'm looking all over for it, and it ends up underneath one of the presents that have been done already, or behind something, or I'll lose the scissors, or I'll always lose something when I'm wrapping the Christmas presents. Man, it was absolutely crazy. But Merry Christmas, Dean, and the Christmas hat suits you. Because it hides my bald spots. But yeah, I like it. My mum gave it to me, was it for last year? Either for last year or the year before. And I only found it the other day. It was all dusty and stuff, so I put it in a delicate wash earlier to make it nice and clean again. So yeah, I'm going to be going to Mum's tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. Joanne, Merry Christmas to you as well. Sabrina, Merry Christmas to you. Amelia, and your other daughter. I hope you have a good Christmas this year. I bet your family can't wait to just wake up Christmas morning. I miss that. I miss like having that Christmas feeling, you know. But yeah. So anyone else other than Mark's Christmas Eve tradition of wrapping presents and drinking beer, what is everyone else's Christmas traditions? What do you do on Christmas Eve, if anything, to celebrate the fact that Christmas is the next day, or do you do the same? Because basically our Christmas tradition for Christmas Eve is the same thing. Like when I go to my mum's, sometimes I used to go to my mum's for Christmas Eve, and then I'll be there wrapping up presents for the kids, ready for the morning. And yeah, it'd always be like a last minute thing. You'd be up until 2 o'clock in the morning wrapping presents, and it's like steak and chips. Okay, well, no, everyone celebrates Christmas differently. You know, there's no wrong way of celebrating it. So, and some people don't even celebrate it. Some people are like Muslims don't celebrate it because they have their own traditions and stuff. So for them, Christmas is just another day. You know, they'll celebrate Eid and Ramadan. And, you know, so thank you, Shell. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been. I think the last time I had a roast dinner at my mum's was probably Easter, I think. And I love my mum's roast dinners, man. I can't tell you how much I love it. And the fact that I'm going to my sister's tomorrow night instead of coming all the way back home, I can eat more than I should, and I can have the chest pain of eating too much. It's very, very rare I ever allow myself to get to that position, but I don't get a roast dinner very often, and it is one of my favourite meals, man. It is brilliant. You have veg, you have meat, you have gravy, potatoes. Oh, yeah, man, it's absolutely brilliant. Well, someone else doing a steak dinner. Yeah, I suppose this day and age, man, with everyone working so late and on Christmas Eve as well, it's you just don't have the time anymore to go and do like a big, because a roast dinner is huge, man. It's like it's such a big thing. It's not like you know, something small. It is a huge undertaking of you know, making a roast dinner, which is why I don't really make them for myself, because just for me, myself, it's so much work to do the greens, the swede, potatoes, gravy, chicken, Yorkshire puddings, like so much for one person, which is why I don't really do it like for myself. AI Lawrence, Merry Christmas to you too. You're welcome. You know, and people my well, it went for lunch. It was breakfast. I had some spaghetti bolognese. I had that about 5 o'clock in the morning. Or was it 7 o'clock this morning? I had spaghetti bolognese. So I wanted to have it early enough where I would not be hungry tonight, but I'll be hungry tomorrow morning onwards. So it would be, what, say 5 hours. So that'd be 29 hours. When I eat tomorrow, it would have been 29 hours since I ate last. So I am going to make sure I'm hungry for that roast dinner tomorrow. I was tempted to have something during the live, but I didn't want to not be hungry tomorrow, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm not thinking it. I wish I was getting a new motorbike from Father Christmas. I'm looking to get a new motorbike in looking to get a new bike in May, and that's what I'm hoping to use to travel around the UK, because with a brand new motorbike it will have 0 miles on it, so I don't have to worry about it breaking down or anything like that. Like the bike I've got has 40 something thousand miles on it, and for the past 5,000 miles it's been in the shop like 4-5 times. So yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm hoping to get one by May, just preferably just before May, so I can use that to travel up north. 100% Mark, because it's like someone, if you're doing a big meal like that, someone is always sacrificing spending time with the family, because they're always in the kitchen doing everything while everyone else is having a good time and enjoying themselves. So yeah, 100%, I totally get that. Gonna skip cereal tomorrow. Funny enough, I had cereal for the first time about 3 weeks ago. I had cereal for the first time in such a long time. Years and years it's been since I've had cereal. But yeah, I had some cereal about 3 weeks ago. I think it was Cocoa Pops. Pretty sure it was Cocoa Pops. Can't remember what it was, but yeah, I hadn't had cereal in such a long time. No takeaway tonight, because I'm going to be having Christmas dinner at about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So I don't want to be full when I have Christmas dinner. I want to be like literally proper, really hungry when I have it. I'd eaten this morning, say 7 o'clock in the morning. Other than that, I haven't. Where's the one? Other than that, yeah, I'm not eating until I go to my mum's tomorrow. It's kind of high miles for a bike, you know, but yeah, like with this bike I've got now, I don't know whether it's going to start every time, you know, so I'm going to be going early tomorrow, and then what do you call it? what was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to be going early tomorrow, and I'm hoping it's going to start. If the bike don't start, I don't know what's going to happen. Is it 50cc? No, it's not a 50cc. It is a 500cc bike. Thank you, Stephen. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. I hope you enjoy it also. Yeah, and it's a proper bike. It's not a small bike. I mean, I did. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Yeah, I'm good. That turkey that you cooked, man, it's got me hungry. It's got me really hungry. But yeah, I'm holding off for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to having mine tomorrow, man. Oh, I can't wait. Oh man, it's it's not. I wouldn't say it's difficult for live. I just find it a bit. I don't know. Like without food, I find it a bit strange to do a live without eating anything. But with me, I've always made sure my channel is only about food. I don't do vlogs or anything like that where I'm out and about and stuff. You know, so yeah, it's a bit different. You know. You know what, Lisa? Next year, 100%, because that looks delicious, man. It really does. I thought something snapped. Yeah, 100%. Next year will be good. But, yeah, and you know what? I don't feel like it's Christmas. The only thing that says it's Christmas to me is this hat. I have no decorations, no nothing. Like, I'm not going to put all the decorations up and buy everything just for myself. I want this to be the last Christmas I'm single, to be fair, because I reckon if I was with someone, I reckon there'll be like decorations up and stuff, and it will feel like Christmas, you know. But yeah, it just really hasn't felt like Christmas for me in a few years now. So I think this is what this would be the last one. What meats does my mum cook? She cooks a turkey, and I don't know if she is this year, but sometimes she'll cook a turkey and she'll also cook a leg of lamb as well. That's really nice. I remember when I got the leg of lamb from the farm shop, and we had that. That was so nice, man. It was so juicy and it was lovely. It was amazing. Oh man. But yeah, it's crazy how fast this year has just flown by. It's, you know, it feels like only yesterday or only last week we had Halloween and bonfire night, you know. Like the whole of December just has flown. I've never had gammon on a Christmas dinner. I've had gammon. Gammon's lovely. I love it. Some people tend to find it a bit salty, but I love gammon myself. But I've never had it on Christmas dinner. I've only ever really had turkey and lamb on Christmas dinner. I've never had beef or anything like that neither. So yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it though. Can't go wrong with gammon. Gammon with gravy as well. I think that might be well nice. Lamb is really nice, especially if you get it fresh, like from like a farm shop or something like that. The gammon is so juicy, man. It's crazy how good that was. Rascal Flats, there is no takeaway tonight. As the title says, it's just chat and drink, because I'm going and I'm having Christmas dinner at my mum's, pardon me, tomorrow afternoon. So I feel like if I have a takeaway tonight, I won't be hungry tomorrow, so I will not be eating anything tonight. So yeah, unfortunately this stream is not about cooking, not about food. It's just about me being able to tell you Merry Christmas to everyone who's watching, and just having a little chat and stuff. Oh, that sounds good. I've never had beef. I've really never had beef for Christmas dinner, or beef joint. I've never really had a beef joint either. Matted duck, turkey, ham, meatloaf, and wow, you literally had all the meats, Mark. No wonder why you're not doing it again this year. Jesus. Yeah, see, put it this way, Rascal. If it was just me, then I would have a takeaway. But because it's my mum's cooking a roast dinner, which I've not had since Easter. That's like what, 8 months ago, or 6 months ago. However long Easter was ago. I've not had a roast dinner since then, so I need to make sure I've got plenty of them and I'm starving, ready to have it. Darren Finn, hello. Merry Christmas to you. But what is everyone's Christmas tradition for Christmas morning? Mine is like when we was younger. Mine is we'd always wake up and there'll be presents by our bed. We'll open those presents, then we'll come downstairs, we'll watch TV, we'll have dinner first. We'll clean up, make sure the washing up is done, everything's washed and tidied and everything like that. Only after all that's done, that's when we'll go by the Christmas tree and start opening presents and stuff like that. That tradition we still do now. I'll go to my mum's tomorrow. We won't do nothing until Christmas dinner has been eaten and put away. That's when we'll all go and open up the presents and stuff underneath the tree. So yeah, that's our tradition. Let me know yours in the comments so I can see what sort of traditions other people have on Christmas, because everyone does different stuff differently. So I'll be curious to see what sort of traditions you guys have over Christmas, on Christmas Day. You know what, Mark? I just saw your message now. I didn't see it from before. The only thing we used to do is we used to have leftover turkey, and then before my sisters both had kids, we would go back to my mum's on Boxing Day, and then we'd have a spread. We'd make turkey sandwiches, have pizzas, have like a party food, basically. But yeah, the only thing we really had left over was a turkey, and we just make sandwiches with the leftover turkey, and then have that's a party spread of stuff. What part is what part of the Christmas dinner your mum does for you? What's your favourite part of the Christmas dinner? Um, all of it, man. Like, there's not one part I can have without the other. Like, I love the swede. I love the greens. I love the roast potatoes cooked in goose fat. I love the turkey. Not skin though. I'm not really a turkey skin person. It's very, very thick. Like, ooh. But yeah. See, you know what, Mark? I don't know what it is about that. Have you ever noticed? Like, I've had it myself sometimes. I've been so hungry. I've cooked something, and while it's cooking, I'm sitting there, I'm not hungry no more. I've literally spent like a good hour and a half cooking something, and then after I spent all that time smelling it and cooking it and stuff, I'm just not hungry anymore. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, that's happened to me before. It's absolutely crazy. Well, school 100%. Every mother does the best roast dinner. I don't know what it is, but mums do the best roast dinners. It's yeah. Oh, we got to take away. We got to take away. We've got chicken shish, and we'll have to go to McDonald's. You know, I've been meaning to try that new McDonald's chicken, crispy chicken burger thing. I haven't even tried that yet, so I've got to make a video of that, of trying that. And you know what? I don't mind chicken shish, but it has to be at a good restaurant. If it's not a good restaurant, it tends to come out really dry and ooh. Corey, Merry Christmas to you. And mums are the best cooks ever. Yeah, they are, 100%. For the most part, anyway. Oh, nice. Make a coffee, have a cigarette. Why not? No, we don't actually do pigs in blankets. I didn't even know that was a popular thing until a few years ago, because we've never done pigs in blankets. Sarah Walsh, Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a good Christmas so far, and I hope tomorrow goes well for you as well. You know what, Rascal? When we was kids, what we used to do is we used to go to the tree, like this would be maybe the middle of December, because the presents would be around the tree already for about 2 weeks. I hope my mum don't see this, but what we used to do when we was younger is we used to like try and peek, like make like a little hole and kind of peek through and see what presents we're getting, because we wouldn't be able to wait, or we'd try and take the sellotape off and take a look at it and then put the sellotape back on again. And yeah, I miss having that, like that feeling around Christmas, you know. Turkey fajitas. I've never had turkey fajitas, you know. Ah, Corey. Yeah, I didn't even see your comment before I mentioned that's what we used to do as a kid. Yeah, used to make like tiny little holes and just try and peer in and see what your present was. Oh. Yeah, I think loads of people like that, and it's funny because like if my mum makes something for us and she's not eating, we're all sitting there with a plate of food and she's not having a plate of food. She's made one, it's in the kitchen, and it's just sitting in the kitchen, and we're all eating our food, and my mum's just sitting there, and I'm like, why? But then I understand it, because it's like you've been in there all day long cooking, you just lose your appetite for food, you know. Mr. Book Andy, I'm not eating nothing because I'm I'm going to be having a Christmas dinner early tomorrow, so I'm definitely not going to be eating anything. Andrew Williams, happy holidays to you too. You know what, I don't mind pigs in blankets. I've had them before. I've eaten them, but we've just never had it with... We've never really had it with our Christmas dinner before. Same as, was it cranberry sauce? Never had cranberry sauce with Christmas dinner neither. So yeah, I've never really had pigs in blankets. Wow, 300 in the fridge. Andrew, I'm with you 100%. There is no better feeling than being a kid on Christmas morning. You know, and you don't have to be rich to enjoy it. Like you know, my mum was a single mum to 3 kids, so yeah, we didn't have everything, but it didn't matter. It could have been the smallest thing ever. We were just so excited for it. It was just, I miss that too, man. Yeah, Rascal, man. It was so magical as a kid. Like, you know, and I understand you won't get that feeling like you did as a child, but I would still like a bit of Christmas feeling, you know. So I'm hoping by next Christmas I'm not alone and I can spend it with someone where I get to look at the Christmas decorations and we get to watch Christmas movies or something like that. I mean, I don't watch Christmas movies when I'm by myself, but if I'm with someone, we can sit down and watch Christmas movies and enjoy it, you know. But yeah, hopefully this is the last year I'm going to be sitting there on my own. So, with Christmas gifts, I've just put aside money because the kids get all the gifts they want anyway. So I just put money to one side. So when they're each time they're 16, I'll give them a pile of money, and it's money that they can spunk on clothes, shoes, whatever they want to have and enjoy, you know. Carnes, mustards and mustard on my Christmas dinner. I've never had mustard on Christmas. See, all this stuff you mentioned about Christmas dinner makes mine feel so bland, can we say? Like compared to everyone else's. But I still love it. I still love, you know, my mum's Christmas dinner. Yeah, I get that as well, Andrew. Like for my mum, I buy stuff, but for the kids, I just set aside money for them, because basically each kid gets £100 at Christmas. So instead of me giving them £100, I put it to one side, because I did say to my sister, like, I want to put £100. She's like, oh, well, just give it to me and I'll put it in their accounts. And I'm like, well, you've got your money in their accounts as there as well, and I don't want to confuse it by when they're 16 or whatever, you give them a card and it's like, oh, it's from me, Deanie, Nanny, or whatever. You know, so if I give them my own money, they can do what they want with it. They can spunk it if they want. You know, they can waste it on clothes if they want. They don't have to be responsible with my money. With their mums maybe, but yeah. I've learned that me and my sisters don't really buy each other anything for Christmas. Yeah, we've never really bought each other stuff for Christmas. Really. See, Rascal Flats, that is a must for me on Christmas dinner. Have to have mint sauce, especially if we're having lamb, like leg of lamb. Mint sauce, oh my god, that is amazing. We don't use just the pure mint sauce. We put mint sauce in a cup, and then we put some vinegar, mix it around, and then just put it on our dinner. Oh, it's amazing. And I hate vinegar, but when it's mixed with mint sauce, it's so good. Like, really, really good. Please, Ghost, if you know me, I'm not having a plate. I'm having a baking tray. That is my dinner plate tomorrow. And that's why I'm not having a takeaway tonight, because my dinner is going to literally be a baking tray full of full of Christmas dinner. So I'm looking forward to that. You know. Do you have a dessert after your dinner? No. I don't really eat desserts anyway. Like even on birthdays, when my nieces or nephews have a birthday and there's birthday cake or something, I don't eat that neither. I've never really had a sweet tooth. When I was a kid, I did. We didn't have Christmas dinner. We didn't have pudding at Christmas dinner, but I used to have a sweet tooth and I used to enjoy sweets and stuff. But yeah, now I just don't really have anything. You know what? I got a gift voucher from my auntie a couple of years ago. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Yeah, you know what? I am 39, and yeah, my mum still gets pleasure from watching her grown kids open presents as well. Still, you know, I think that's something that will always be there. I think it's probably with my sisters when their kids grow up as well, to be 20 and 30 and stuff. I think they will still enjoy that feeling no matter how old their kids get. Chocolate gâteau and strawberry gâteau. I haven't had a strawberry gâteau in years and years and years and years. Did it have, on the strawberry gâteau, did it have like sliced almonds or something? I can't remember. But yeah, it's been absolutely years since I've had that. Did you just say smunk it? I hope not. Yeah, mint sauces. So especially if you add, I couldn't have a whole jar plain. It's too sharp. It's too like strong for me. If I water it down with vinegar, I can have so much of it. I could literally pour the cold cup over all my roast dinner if it's like watered down a bit with vinegar. Add some cheesecake to just be extra greedy. You know what? The amount of Christmas dinner I get, I have no room for. Even if I did have a sweet tooth, there'll be no room for it at all, really. Oh, Lisa, you know what? I remember that, and I've also got you know the Arctic rolls. I remember we used to get that in school. We used to get that with custard. That is basically like a giant Swiss roll with ice cream in the middle. I've actually got that in the freezer right now for my nieces and nephews to have. But oh yeah, I remember when I used to have that, and it was so good because you'd have the heat from the custard with the coldness from the ice cream, and you mix them together, and not mix them, but you eat them together, and it's like, whoa. Yeah, I used to love having that in school when I was a kid. 100% Corey, especially considering it's my mum's dinner. No mince pies. You know what? No, my mum will get mince pies, but that'll be for my niece. My niece loves mince pies. and I've never really been a fan of them myself. I don't eat dessert. Do you have a starter? No, no starter. We just go ham. We go straight into the main course. Like I would be basically I would occupy the kids and I'd play with the kids while my sister and my mum would get everything cooked and dished up, and then we'd just go straight into eating the roast dinner. Like we won't have any snacks beforehand or anything like that. Well, it's not obviously it's not gatto or gâteau. It's not jalapeno neither. It's jalapeno. I say things wrong all the time. It's not croissant. It's croissant. I'm always saying stuff wrong, and you know what I meant anyway. So don't bother me. Prawn cocktail starter. I don't like prawns. I'm not a fan of prawns. You know what, Mark? It's funny how normal I feel like not having a sweet tooth. Like, because when I speak to some people, they're like, how can you not like chocolate? How can you like crisps? And I'm like, I don't know. I've never been into it. And so many of you guys tonight have said you don't really have a sweet tooth. So it's like, it kind of makes me feel a bit normal, so. Well, Corey, you're lucky. See, I remember the Arctic Wells, they were lovely. Oh yeah, I used to love them. Okay, that's what I say, gatto. What's the best Christmas present you've ever received as a kid? Either it was a TV and video player built in, so you can put a video into the TV. It was all built into one, or a PlayStation 1, I think it was. I think those two are probably the two that really sticks out for me when I was a kid. Big Mac, Mick, no food tonight. I'm eating early tomorrow, so it's just having a few beers and just chatting to you guys and hearing about your Christmas stories and stuff like that for tonight. I like prawns, but not the big ones. Yeah, the king prawns. I mean, the small prawns I can handle because I can just swallow them. Like when I did the Gavin and Stacey meal, which I thought I succeeded in, but I didn't because I didn't get given any poppadoms and I forgot the chips. So even though I completed it, I didn't. And when I had the prawn booner, I just swallowed the prawns. I wouldn't chew on them because they were small enough to just swallow. But yeah, if those big prawns, I would struggle with that because I'd have to sit there and chew them, and I find them very chewy and yeah. Shout out to Andy and Zoe. Merry Christmas to you both. I hope you're both having a good Christmas so far. Pate starter. My mum likes pate. I don't. I'm not a fan of pate. It's like pureed meat. Kind of. It's solid, so it's not soft like proper pureed meat, but I'm just not a fan of it, to be fair. I have prawn cocktail with fresh lemons. I don't mind fresh lemon. I like, you know what I sometimes like to do, which I would never really put on a channel because it won't receive many views, is I like to have a salad. Like, what? This boy has a salad? But yes, I like to have a salad, and I like to just have salad, no sauce or nothing like that. No, you know, I think that's pointless. You know, if you're gonna have a salad and then you're gonna put like a cocktail sauce or a hollandaise sauce or Caesar sauce on there, what's the point in having a salad? You know, just have something else, because the sauces are so fattening. But what I do like to do is I like to have a salad, so just lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, sometimes sweet corn, but I hate how the sweet corn sinks to the bottom, and then when you finished all the salad, you just got a bowl of sweet corn. But I like to do that, and sometimes either put salt on the salad or some lemon. Let's put some lemon over the salad, just pure lemon. I think that's lovely. Jet Young, thank you. I love doing the lives. Like I feel like it's better communication with you guys rather than just like, I don't know, rather than just responding to a comment on a video. I can have a back and forward with you guys, and I really enjoy doing that. Pardon me. So yeah, there will be more lives. I'm not sure about Boxing Day live. I'm not sure about that because I'm going to be at my sister's and we're going to have like a party get together sort of thing for Boxing Day. So I'm not sure about Boxing Day, but New Year's Eve, 100%. I'm going to get some other drinks. You guys can let me know. I'm going to mention it in tomorrow's video, not on Tuesday's video. I'm going to show you the Christmas dinner I'm going to have. I'm going to show you there, but I'm going to mention that I'm going to go live on New Year's Eve. So I want you to let me know in the comments what drinks I should order for New Year's Eve. That we're going to get takeaway, and then we're going to have some alcoholic drinks and stuff for New Year's Eve. So at least I'm not spending New Year's Eve alone, you know. Furby. Atheists have a fire up for Christmas. That's not really true. You can celebrate Christmas as a time to be with family without believing in God. You know, I mean, I don't see Christmas as being a holiday to celebrate God. I see Christmas as a way for families to get together and spend time with each other and enjoy each other's company more than I see it as a Christian holiday. You know, but some people might not like that. Some people might think that it's very like disrespectful to Christians to not think like that, but you know. Faithless, don't even know Faithless, to be honest. I don't want to lie and act like I know them. I've never heard of Faithless. Delivery World Junior. What delivery? Yeah, see, I don't mind tuna salad either. I'm not really a huge fan of fish, but I don't mind having a tuna salad. And you know what, Michelle, you can't. Like, you really can't go wrong with a salad. Like, there's not something you can put in there which will ruin a salad. Like, salad wise, I mean, salad items, you know. But yeah, I love I love cherry tomatoes. Instead of having the sliced, I don't like all the having the whole tomato and slicing it up and putting it in the salad. I like the little cherry tomatoes and slice them in half. I think they're lovely. Jet Young, no, not while I'm here. I'm going to be looking after my mum's 2 cats in January, so you will see 2 cats, a ginger one and a tabby one, potentially on videos throughout January. But after January, they'll be going back to my mum's caravan, mobile home, or I don't know what it's called nowadays, static home, or I don't even know what it's supposed to be called, but they'll be going back there because the park has to close for a month in order for you to not have to pay council tax, or what is it? I can't remember what it is, why they're closing down for a month, but yeah, they're closing down for a month from the 4th of January to the 4th of February. So videos filmed in that time period, I will have some cats in the background. Corey, I had, actually my sister had a Stretch Armstrong, and I used to bite it and just sit there and nibble on it. I remember that. Like, I remember Stretch Armstrong, man. Just sit there and be like pulling its arms or pulling its legs. Yeah. Richard Bakewell, happy Christmas to you too. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good Christmas. I never really got a remote control car or anything when I was a kid myself. My favourite Christmas song? I don't even have one. I don't even have one, you know. Like, probably the Christmas time, man and one, children singing Christmas. That one. That's the only one that really comes to mind. MSK, sometimes. But funny enough, more towards the end of the stream, after I've eaten all the food, when I normally have food on live stream and stuff like that, they start to come in towards the end. But other than that, not really much, you know. Corey, I remember once when I got a Scale Electric set, and it's funny because you had the guns, and if you push it too hard, they go flying off the edge, so you have to try and find that point of like to going around the corners to not go too fast and stuff. But with the difficult with me is I was the only boy in my family, so I'd be sitting there like a loser. I'd be sitting there controlling both of them by myself, so I didn't have that sort of fun that if I had like playing with a friend and stuff. But yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was lovely. And you had that little stuff underneath to connect it to the track in order for it to move. I used to enjoy that. That was oh yeah, Scale Electric set was brilliant. Okay, maybe I might know. Yeah, I might know them by song, but I don't know them by name. So it could be the case. Oh, what crap! I got one. I got a bike. What was it? I had a bike, and it had like a little screen on it, like a little radar sort of screen on it. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Oh man, I can't remember what it was called. You know. You saying that song? I can't get no sleep. Okay. It rings a bell. I can't get no sleep. I can't. I think it rings a bell anyway. Dean's going on X Factor. No chance. No chance. Over the years, there's a restaurant order takeaway that really stood out. Probably the first time I ordered from Chiquito. That was, yeah, because I've never ordered from them before, never even heard of them before, and someone paid for my order, like a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a family, paid for that order, and just ordered stuff. I didn't even get to choose. He just ordered stuff and said, right, go pick it up. And yeah, when I first had that, I was like, wow, it was amazing. So probably that one. Yeah. And I've not really come across many where I've gone, wow. Maybe the first time I ordered from the Chinese that I use now, I've had that and I've gone, oh, this is good. When I had I could be wrong. It could not be. It might not be called this, but Taco Bell, they have this animal. I don't know if it's animal style fries or whatever it's called, or loaded fries or whatever it's called. When I had that for the first time, I was like, "Oh, this is nice." So yeah, definitely Chiquito. First time I had that. First time I tried Taco Bell, I was like, "This is pretty decent." Because a lot of people hate on Mexican food and say it's just like eating sick and stuff. But I tried it and it's like, you know what, this is nice. I enjoyed Taco Bell. And it wasn't my first time of Five Guys wasn't on the channel, but I remember the first time I had Five Guys, that was like, whoa, that was amazing as well. Because I'm a burger guy, I really do love my burgers, and that was really nice. I just find it annoying that Five Guys don't really have much of a selection. You know, they have a cheese toastie, which are 2 burger buns upside down with cheese. It's like, really? They have a hot dog, which is sliced in half. Like, why can't you leave my hot dog whole? Like, I don't understand why you have to slice it down the middle. Other than that, they don't really have much variety. You know, I'd love to go and do another Five Guys video, but it's just, they don't have much options, much choices. You know? Who's the best cook in your family? Mum. Hands down, my mum. Well, after we've had dinner and everything's washed up and put away, that's when we will sit around the Christmas tree, and then one of the kids would go to the Christmas tree and start passing out presents to whoever's name is on the present. We'd do that for a little while. Everyone would look at the presents and enjoy their presents for a little while, and then we like I would just get on my bike and go home, and then my sisters will fill up their car with the presents and stuff, and then go home, and then probably a few days later or a week later or something, my mum would come to me with the presents that I've got, because obviously I'm on a motorbike, so I don't have a boot or anything to put my Christmas presents in. So I will just go home and maybe take a few things that I can take, and then what do you call it? And then, like, my mum would drop the rest off to me after. Never had Five Guys. Five Guys is good. You know, I do have to rate them. You know, the burgers are nice, and the fact that you can customize it any way you want. You can have jalapenos in there, fried onions, lettuce, whatever sauces you want and stuff like that, and it's not extra, it don't cost extra. So you can have the full works, you can have mushrooms in there, you can, yeah, it is really nice, but it's so very limited with what they have, but it's really nice though. What is Mum's signature dish? Either lasagna, which I always want her to make, or stew. Like, I remember once, because like if I was at my mum's having stew, my mum would get like some fresh bread, and then we'd cut up slices, like we'd cut up some of the fresh bread and have that with the stew, like with like proper butter. I don't buy proper butter myself, I get Flora, but my mum buys proper butter, so you can taste the difference. You really can taste the difference with butter and margarine. So we'd have that. I remember one time, I'd never known how my mum done a stew before, and I'd eaten the stew, it was delicious. I went in there to get some seconds, and I went to scoop some, and there was like this tea bag in there. I'm like, I can't believe, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I can't believe my sister has made a cup of tea and just thrown her tea bags and the leftovers. I was fuming. It wasn't a few years later I discovered that that is actually herbs inside the, it's called a bouquet garni. Yeah, it's like herbs in a tea bag. I didn't know. I thought it was literally my sister threw her tea bag in there, in the leftovers. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever used bouquet garni before, but yeah, it looked like a bloody tea bag. I didn't even realise. But so either that, either lasagna or my mum's stew. I haven't had stew in such a long time, but that's nice. It is. They do have good burgers. I have to give them that. I didn't. I didn't say anything to her. I was just too wound up about it. And then it weren't until my mum made it next time, like over a year later, that I saw my mum putting it in. I'm like, what's that? And yeah, I said to my sister, I was like, you know what? I said, I thought you put tea bag. Like, I thought you made a cup of tea and put tea bags in there. I didn't realise it was actually like herbs in a tea bag. It was for the for the stew. Yeah, basically it's like a bag. It's like a tea bag full of herbs and stuff, and it's done like that because then you can take the herb bag out. Whereas if you do herbs, if you put herbs in there, like, and mix it about and stuff, then it's trying to get all of the herbs back out again once you finish cooking. But it's good. It's really good. Let me know in the comments what is everybody's signature dish that they like to cook. Their number one dish that they love cooking. Mine is spaghetti bolognese. It's simple, it's easy, and it's lovely. But let me know what your guys' signature dish is. Ryan, thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you also. I hope you have a great Christmas tomorrow. Do I like pickled eggs? Not really. I think I've had it before. Because I got it from a fish and chip shop before. Oh, what was it? Or was it Wagamama? I got it before, and it was like really dark on the skin. I think there was different eggs. I think I had a pickled egg once. Weren't really a fan of it. You know, nice hot curry. I love curry. I love rice as well. Good lamb biryani. Nice. I very rarely have biryani from the Chinese, because I just feel like they're basically mixing the curry and rice together for you. I mean, I know it's not the same, but I just feel like I can get a curry and a rice for cheaper than what biryani would cost, and then mix them together myself. But obviously it's not nice, it's completely different. Like rice bolognese, or pork stew, or roasty. Nice. I would like to have one of each of those, please, Lisa. Connor Turner, Merry Christmas to you too. Not Chinese, it's Indian. Oh yeah, I know that. I used to actually work in an Indian takeaway. What was the Indian takeaway? Bombay Bicycle Club. I used to work for an Indian takeaway called Bombay Bicycle Club. That was nice. I remember I had, I got told by the chef to try lime pickle. I've never had lime pickle before. That blew my head off. I never knew it was that spicy. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, that lime pickle I had when I was working at Bombay Bicycle Club was, I don't know if you guys have ever had lime pickle, but that is so spicy. Do I like Taylor Swift? I like a few of her songs. I can't tell you now what they are because I can't really remember. But yeah, I don't mind Taylor Swift. Lisa, don't you find them spicy? Like, I'm sure that's what it was I was given at Bombay Bicycle Club. I'm sure it was lime pickle. MSK, I'm not a huge fan of fish, so I've never actually tried it. I can't say yes or no because I've not tried it. I'm not someone who's going to say, oh, it's fish, so no, definitely no, but I don't know 100%. Until I've actually tried it, that's when I can say I don't like it. So it might be something where I'll try one time, you know, because it could taste completely different to what I'm expecting. So I will give it a try one day. Okay, yeah, that's probably what it was that the chefs gave me. But it's funny because they were sitting there laughing at me and I'm like, oh. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I've seen your spicy sauce, man, like just sitting there happily, just eat away, and I'm like, wow. blowing my head off. Hey Lisa, Merry Christmas to you too. I find mango chutney very sweet. Like I know lots of people like mango chutney with poppadoms. I'm not really. I never really enjoyed the mango chutney. I used to find it very sweet. Because we at Bombay Bicycle Club we used to have the mango chutney homemade, so we would have to pour it into the pots ourselves and close it up. And sometimes I'll get a bit of my finger and I'll go like that, and it's just like, yeah, quite sweet. Do you know what? I'm surprised how many people was here. I ain't gonna lie, I was worried because I was like, I'm not having food. And I think I was looking at like, I was laying there on the sofa just watching, funny enough, watching Charmed. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's an old show. I used to watch that a long time ago. And I just had that on Amazon Prime. And yeah, just sitting there thinking like, oh, no one's gonna be on live, and it's gonna be over so quick. But yeah, we've been here 71 minutes, so we've been over an hour, and it's like going much better than I expected. So thank you everyone for staying here, even if I haven't had any food or anything like that. Love a good spiced onions. I set a sliced banana on his curry. Could sworn I've heard that before about someone putting sliced banana on a food item. I can't remember whether you mentioned it before or someone else had mentioned it, but yeah, I could have sworn someone mentioned something about having bananas in something. Do I like beetroot? I love beetroot. I love beetroot, man, it's so good. I really do like it. I haven't had it in years, but I do love beetroot. Like cooked beetroot. I don't like raw beetroot, I like it when it's already cooked. But it's nice. Thank you, Cocktail. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah. MSK, that's the one with the three sister witches. What's your favourite Christmas movie? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched a Christmas movie in years. I was supposed to watch The Holiday, so I might watch that. I might watch The Holiday after this stream, but I haven't watched a Christmas movie in years. I think the only one that stands out is probably Die Hard. Either Die Hard or Home Alone. Those are the only ones that actually, like, I can remember. Then Corey, you'll be angry at my mum. My mum loves ham and pineapple pizza, Hawaiian. I don't. I don't understand why you'd have a sweet pizza. You know. And don't get me wrong, my mum can't eat a whole pizza, so she'd buy a pizza, have 2 slices, and then I'm stuck with the other 6 slices of ham and pineapple. And don't get me wrong, it's edible, but it's not my go-to, you know. I don't eat sweets, but I did get all 3 of them from my nieces. I gave my niece and nephews a tub each, of the Heroes. Oh no, wait, no. Was it Heroes or was it Celebration? No, Celebrations. A Celebrations tub. I gave them one of them each. I don't know if they've still got any left. I told them to take it home with them. I don't like beetroot, but I definitely have keep pineapple on pizza. Yeah. See, everyone's different. Christmas vacation. I've never been on holiday at Christmas. I mean, it was my favourite Christmas movie. Bad Santa. I remember Bad Santa. Bad Santa's funny. National Lampoon Christmas Vacation is my favourite. Followed by Home Alone 1 and 2. Yeah, didn't they do like 4 or 5 of those bloody movies of Home Alone? Yeah. Yeah, Bad Santa. He's sitting there and the little kid approaches him and he's like, I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay? I'm like, whoa, boy. That was jokes. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, I remember 1 and 2. I did enjoy 1 and 2. I didn't really watch the others. I think Macaulay Culkin was only in the first 2, right? Were they some other kid after 1 and 2? I can't remember. But okay, yeah, I thought so. Lisa, wasn't it you who told me to what I should watch The Holiday? Because sworn it was you who told me to watch that, and I haven't seen it yet. UVU, I'm sorry I don't speak that language, so I can't respond to that comment. I don't know what it says. Yeah, I meant Lisa Burton. If it was Lisa Burton that recommended I watch The Holiday. And oh yeah, that's what I say. Also, Lisa Burton. Have you watched Pay It Forward yet? Like, it would be nice to know if you've seen that movie yet or not. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many that come out and we've just like totally forgotten about. Like Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, what else is that one? There's loads, man, that came out over Christmas. It's called It's called Beer Deal. It is literally cheap beer from Tesco. I think for a pack of 10, I think it is like £3, £2 something, £3 from Tesco. So yeah. It's cheap beer, but it's nice. It's not bad. You know, it's okay. you basically you get what you pay for. You want cheap beer, so you want to get 10-pack for £3, then that's what basically it's going to taste like. So, Cisano and lemonade. I've never even heard of Cisano. As a young teen, I used to drink White Lightning, cider, because that was the cheapest drink we could get hold of, was some cider, and it tasted disgusting, but you got a buzz from it. So that's all you really cared about. When you're young, when you're a teenager, you don't sit there and think about how something properly tastes. You know, you're just like, I want to get buzzed. So yeah, cheaper the better. You know, I mean, my friend used to walk around with like Smirnoff vodka and stuff, and there's me and the rest of my mates with like a 3 litre bottle of White Lightning, you know. I had Desperado. That's actually not bad. I think I had it with. Oh, I'm trying to. Was it? Is it Desperado? Or was it Jägermeister? Oh crap! What is it that tastes when you have it with Coke? It tastes like Dr Pepper. Is that Desperado or is that Jägermeister? No, it's not Jägermeister because that's Jaeger bombs with Red Bull. Is it Desperado and Coke that tastes like Dr Pepper? I've had it. I had a bottle on a previous live. I can't remember, and it was pretty nice. Cinzano. Okay. Wow. 15 years later. No, it weren't Jack Daniels and Coke. That don't taste like Dr Pepper. No, it was something. It was something in Coke. I'm trying to think. Let's see if I can go to my, because it was on a live. So if I click on live. Was it my birthday stream? I think that's. It's got a square lid on the top of it. Is that Desperado? Oh. I see a thingies all over there, so I can't even check that out. Let's get back to the chat. Who's your favourite singer band? He's more of a producer, but Timbaland. I do like Timbaland. He's very, very good. TNT Cider. I've never heard of that. Harvey Connor says Wagwan. What's my favourite spirit to drink? My I used to be simple. It just used to be vodka, but there's two that's really nice, and that is Jägermeister and Red Bull, or I believe it's Desperado, which has the square lid on top of it, and Coke, which tastes like Dr. Pepper, really nice. So either of those two really. Jägermeister, which I haven't had in such a long time, because I used to do Jaeger bombs when I used to go out. It was really nice. And then probably Desperado and Coke. That's really nice. Tastes like Dr. Pepper. But also, in the shots I had, what is it? J. Admiral's rum. That's really nice. That's vanilla-y. It's got like a vanilla flavour to it. That's really nice as well. Which I only had recently. Well, Corey, definitely go and speak to a doctor and get scans done. However, don't overthink it. Don't do what I did. Because with my anxiety, I would overthink stuff. So, I found a lump somewhere behind me, and I was like, oh my God, I've got cancer, I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna be around for Christmas, I'm not gonna see my family, and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh my God, I've got diabetes, I'm gonna die so young, and everything like that. And I was totally overthinking everything. Once I got tested, it was like, no, I don't have diabetes, I don't have cancer. I was like, all of that stress for nothing. So definitely get checked out for sure, but don't overthink it. Don't think the worst in your mind. It's easier said than done, but yeah, try not to let it control how you're feeling with what's going on. Yippee-ki-yay. Am I don't think I've ever tried Amaretto before. I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. Disaronno got that square lid. Okay, yeah, it's Disaronno and Coke, which is nice. Love to drink a pitcher of good fava. Never heard of it. Have you ever had homemade vodka jelly? I haven't. I actually haven't. So you've got to make that. Oh, you've got to show me, and we can make it together, Lisa, because I've never had that before. I've seen that. I've seen that on an episode of Friends, where they go into the party and where Joey sleeps with one of Chandler's, not Chandler sleeps with one of Joey's sisters because he's having jelly shots. Or yeah, so I've never actually tried it. I've heard of it, but I've never had it before. Turbo Shandy, Sheila, and Smirnoff Ice. See, I kind of like Snakebite. I don't remember Snakebite. Yeah, Disaronno and Coke is nice. I really do that because I like Dr. Pepper. I do like enjoying Dr. Pepper. So for me, Disaronno and Coke is nice. However, that is spirit. I do like. Come on, Copperberg. That's the one. I do like Copperberg, and I do like the sweeter tasting drinks like Smirnoff Ice that someone put, or Hooch, or Copperberg, or I don't think I've had what's the other one which is similar to Copperberg? It's called like a Recorder League or something along those lines. But yeah, Snakebite cider, lager. Okay. Oh, Tiny Man, thank you ever so much for that. I will definitely enjoy a pizza on you. Let me know what you want on it. Just please no anchovies. And I will definitely get a pizza. So thank you ever so much for that. I do appreciate it a lot. You know. There's a Battenberg cake. Battenberg cake sounds familiar. Is that the big ring cake, or is that the one with like the 4 squares of different colours inside it? Can't remember. Marzipan tasting. Used to drink Thunderbird. I don't think I've ever had Thunderbird before. But yeah, I think for okay. Yeah, is that the one where it has like a yellow and pink? So it has like 2 different colours inside it. Is that what Battenberg cake is? Thunderbird was evil. Okay, yeah, so the 4 square looking thing. Yeah, because I can't remember whether it was that or another cake I remember. Keith Flint, thank you ever so much. Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you have a good Christmas yourself. Don't have a dog. And porch, that makes you sound American. We don't say porch in the UK. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, you know, one thing I did want to try is it's a beer and it's called Snake Venom. It is the strongest beer in the world. Well, that was when I researched it anyway. I don't know if another one has come out since then, because like things are changing all the time. Same like with spicy food, like the Carolina Reaper and then the habanero and all that used to be the spiciest in the world. And then they brought out, pardon me, what was it, like the Trinidad Reaper or something, and then something else come out hotter than that, and so I don't know if it is still the hottest, still the highest percentage of beer in the world still, but last time I checked, Snake Venom. But the only thing is, I wanted to get it, but for one bottle, it's stupid price, so I didn't bother getting it. But yeah, I'd love to try it one day. I think that'd be crazy just to have a beer, and like, which is like what, 70% or 90%, and just get absolutely wasted off one beer. Sure, I love the black grape Chaleur, or whatever it's called. If I butchered the name, I do apologise. I am the worst at pronouncing names, but I do love the black grape Chaleur. I've tried the different ones. I've tried a few different types, but they just don't really hit for me, you know. It looks like petroleum. I used to be a huge fan of Skull Super. Oh, I remember that. It used to come in cans, isn't it? tramp juice. I'm drinking Foster's and chase it with Johnny Walker's. I've never had Johnny Walker's. Carling's my favourite lager. Mine, if I had to choose one, which I used to drink and enjoy back in the day when I used to drink, says me with beers, when I used to drink properly, was Foster's. I was very simple. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I used to, let me get another out because I'm gonna down this one and then I'm gonna drink that one properly after. But yeah, my go-to would probably be Foster's. I did have, I tried Budweiser in the can. That was horrid. Yeah, I like Budweiser in a glass bottle, it's nice. But in the can, ugh. And I've always had Foster's in the can. I don't know, let me know if they actually do a Foster's in glass bottles. Because I've never seen it, I've never had one. But I like it in the can, Foster's, it's nice. It's the best thing the Australians gave us. Famous grouse. Yeah, see, with me, when it come to drinks, I'd always been very cheap. Like if I was getting vodka, I would get the cheap, no-name vodka. When it's beer, like now, I got beer Dior rather than getting some Foster's or some Stella or anything like that. Whenever I've gotten anything, I've always gone cheap, and it's crazy because I've always been under the assumption that they all taste the same. It burns your throat. It's done. When I had the rum, when I got the rum collection, and I tried the rum collection, that's when I realised that they actually don't. They taste completely different from each other. You know, it's like my favourite rum now is the Admiral Jace. That was so lovely, you know. But yeah, I've always been such a cheapskate when it comes to stuff like that, you know. Yeah, Thomas Jones, thank you. You know what? Not gonna lie, until I came live tonight, it has just been the same as any other day for me. I don't have any decorations up or anything like that, so the only thing that's made it Christmas-y for me is being on live, speaking to you guys and putting on this Christmas hat. Other than that, it's just been a normal day. But since the live, thank you. I've really enjoyed myself. I have. It's made me feel a bit more into Christmas, into the Christmas spirit. So thank you ever so much for that, for everyone coming in here. Not going to whisper it, so Shizano. Peach schnapps. Oh, Archers. Yes. I remember I used to drink Archers a long time ago. I don't know if you guys ever remember Archers. Yeah, what we used to have? We used to have Malibu, we used to have Archers, and oh, what else was it? There's something else I can't remember. But yeah, we used to have Archers and Malibu, and yeah, oh, I don't know if you guys ever remember Archers. I've never had gin and tonic. I've never actually had gin and tonic. Oh, thank you, Mark, for being here. I appreciate that. You know what, Corey? It's been good having you here on Christmas Eve as well. You know, yeah, Archers and lemonade. Well, you know what, Thomas? That was probably a good call. Unless I'm doing a live stream with you guys, I don't really drink. You know, the only time I ever drink is on live with you guys. I don't mind drinking if I've got company. You know, I used to go visit a friend of mine, and I don't mind drinking then, but when I'm by myself, I really tend to not drink, to be fair, and partly because of how cheap of a person I am for myself. For other people, I spend stupid money for other people, like family and stuff like that. But for me, when it comes to me, I'm cheap. So the way I see it is, if I'm sitting by myself and I have a beer, I'm like, say the beer cost me 50p for a can. Like if it's well, when Foster's used to be on offer, you used to be able to get Foster's on offer, and it'd work out like total. It'd work out like 50p a can, or 60p a can, or something like that. The way I used to see it was, when I was by myself, just by myself, I'd be sitting there like, I can get a whole 2 litre bottle of fizzy pop for the same price it would cost me for a can of like Foster's and stuff. But if I'm drinking with other people, yeah, I don't mind. I don't think of the cost of it or anything like that. But when I'm by myself, I'm the worst. I've not actually had Buckfast tonic wine before. What message was it, Lisa? The last message I seen there was when you said you was not good with spirits. I haven't seen any others pop up. No to answer if it's too sensitive. You know what, MSK? I respect people's decision, and I respect if you want to be negative towards me, go ahead. You know, no one is stopping you. Just because what you say is not going to affect me, you still have the right to say it. However, one incident does come to mind is when a lady started attacking my nephew, when I had my nephew with me. And it's the first person that I've ever blocked on my channel because of how toxic and nasty she was being to a child, and that I don't stand. You know, you can be mean and horrible to me all you want, because I can take it. I'm an adult. I let it just run off my back like water. But when you're attacking a defenseless child, that's when I draw the line. Other than that, there's been people trolling messages and stuff like that. It's just never bothered me, because, like, you know, I'm not going to sit there and try and change someone's mind on their opinion about me. They're entitled to their opinion. So yeah, it's never really bothered me, to be fair. My favourite drink before I stopped used to be strawberry Smirnoff. I didn't even know strawberry Smirnoff was a thing, you know. Well, I know Smirnoff, but I didn't know there was a strawberry version. You're talking about Malibu and Taboo. I don't know. I don't know where that question meant, because normally if someone removes the question, it would say like on the chat, it would say it was removed by someone, or it was, and then I can click on it and still see it. But yeah, nothing has come up at all for some reason. So I have no idea what happened to your comment. Listen, Ghost, yes. And you know what is annoying me is I want to get that. I think, what is it? It's like I think it's a 2.5 litre bottle of Mountain Dew. And I was so tempted to buy it from Amazon. I think it was like a 6-pack. But they was like, what was it? It was like £3. It worked out £3 for a bottle. And I really wanted to get it, man. I really, really wanted to get it because I love Mountain Dew. And I find that all we can get hold of is like the 500 milliliter bottles. And I was so tempted. I was really so tempted to get it, but I just couldn't. I couldn't justify paying £3 for a bottle of Mountain Dew, even if the 500 millilitres is like £1. And then to get 4 of them will work out £4 per bottle. I really couldn't. I had it in my basket and everything, man. I was like, oh, so close to pushing the complete order button, but I couldn't in the end, man. Yeah, so I can't believe we only have the small bottles of Mountain Dew. It's ridiculous. Mark, do you know what? I didn't know that was actually my mum. I thought it was a troll. And then after the live finished, my mum actually messaged me. He's like, "Why'd you block me?" And I'm like, "Why are you watching me on the live? I thought you was in Holland, you know? I thought you was like having a good time in Holland. I thought the person was a troll. I thought they was trolling me. I didn't know it was actually my mum." So yeah, I actually got my mum blocked because I turned around and said, "Oh, block that person because they're thingy." So I actually got my mum blocked from my channel. I didn't realise until after when I spoke to my mum. She was like, "What'd you block me for?" And I was like, "I thought you were someone else." But yeah. You know what it sounds like? It would be nice because I like, personally, I do like strawberry. You know, strawberry's nice. Lisa, I have no idea. I have live chat clicked as the option because you can have either live chat or top chat. So you can either have top chat, which is most of the main ones, and it probably filters out the negative. But I've got live chat, so as the comments come through, every comment, regardless of what it is, will come through. So I don't understand why your comment actually disappeared. It's crazy. I like them because they're cheap. If I'm going to be honest, they don't taste the best, but they are value for money. You get what you pay for. So this 30 pence, say this is 30 pence. Why can you know, how can you say no to having a beer for 30p? Especially this day and age as well. Pardon me. Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, my sister, any adults in my family, I don't mind. You can insult them because they can stick up for themselves, and they couldn't care less about what you think about them. But when it's a child, and he's like 10 years of age, and he's seeing comments like that, then that's when I draw the line. You know. Well, Thomas, that is where the cheap me comes in. I don't buy Red Bull for myself. I put it this way, I went to stay at my sister's, my younger sister's, when she made me that fried chicken and that pasta. It's on the channel a little way back. I bought her and her boyfriend Red Bull. It's fine. I bought my 10-pack of Red Bull. With me, never. I would never buy myself Red Bull. I love it. I do love Red Bull. It's amazing. It tastes great. But when it's for myself, I would buy a can of Relentless, which is £1, for like a 500 milliliter can or 440 milliliter, whatever it is. It's like, yeah, when it's for myself, I don't. Why would I pay for 10 cans of Red Bull for someone else but not for myself? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I sit there and buy a can of Relentless, which is, I got a load when it was an offer, because it was in Morrison's. A few months ago, say about 5-6 months ago, Morrison's had Relentless cans, and they were selling them two for £1.50. So I got like 10 original. I got about 10 orange, 10 cherry, because there was like 75 pence each, you know. So yeah, Red Bull is amazing, but I've got to stop being so cheap with myself. I really have. What do you think supposed to do? Oh, you know what? I would have them both for free. MSK, I have no idea. I've had steak once in my life, and I don't even know what cut of steak that was. It's, yeah, I've only ever had steak once. So I have no idea what cut. There are. Really? You know what, I don't mind the thick cut. Oh wow, really? Damn. Yes, see, it's crazy how everything has changed nowadays. Like, I remember before when, like, my mum never smoked, but my neighbour would send me to the shop with a letter saying, can I give her cigarettes? So I'd get the cigarettes and I'd take them back to her. Now, no chance, no chance. Same with Red Bull. Like, back in the day, it's fine. Now, it's like if you look under 18 or something stupid like that, you can't get an energy drink. Like, huh? Like, crazy. Corey, no. I'm sorry, Corey. I have to disagree with you on that. I have. This is how cheap I am. I have energy drink in the fridge. I have the cheap one in the fridge. It's called Blue. It's like a really cheap bottle. It is vile. It is disgusting. You really can taste the difference. You know. I'm 100% confident on that fact. Where if I had to blind taste test, you know, a Relentless, a Red Bull, a cheap Tesco version, or the Iceland version, I believe, other than the cheap versions, The Relentless and the Relentless and the Red Bull. Oh crap! Sorry. Yeah, the Relentless and the Red Bull I would get straight away. The two cheap versions might be a bit, but yeah. You know what the funny thing is, the comment wasn't actually deleted, because if it's deleted, I can see it. But yeah, nothing was actually deleted. Wow. Oh, you were people. Wow. No, it's not Blue Bear. I like Lucozade. Lucozade is nice. I still find it funny being able to legally buy cigarettes. You know what the funny thing is when I get my coils, like you know the coils inside the tank, I get mine delivered from Amazon. I look 50, easily. You know, I've got white in my beard and everything. I'm still getting the guy asking me for my age, like, and it's crazy. I think I got, what was it? I think I got some energy drinks. I'm sure I got some energy drinks somewhere. It was about a year ago, and I got ID'd, like, asking me my age, like, hello? I look older than the start of time, you know? But it disappeared right in front of my eyes though. Yeah, at least I have no idea, because it would show up and it'd be deleted if someone else deleted it. Bark. Oh my god. You know what the funny thing is, yeah? Is I love Relentless, because how much you get for the price you pay. Sometimes it'd be 89 pence for one can, or sometimes it'd be £1 for one can. Most of the time it's £1. And I'll go out on my bike, I'll go out for a journey on my bike, have a good time, enjoy myself, and then I'll stop off at an off licence and I'll get a can of Relentless, and I'll just be sitting and drinking a can of Relentless from the thing, and I'll be standing next to my motorbike. The amount of looks people would give me because of it looks like I'm drinking a beer standing next to my bike. It was funny, man. It was funny, like the looks I used to get. Show head. No idea. See, when I shave, I still look 40. I still look old when I shave. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's annoying, but 100% it is a compliment. Blue Bear. No, that's not what the energy drink is called. No, it's Christmas and the hat is staying on. All right. £100. Like, yeah, I'm trying to. I think it's called Blue Spark. I think that cheap energy drink is called. So, well, I'm sorry, but you know, I have more important things to do than message you. But if you want, I have lots of videos where you can see my bollock head. So go back a few videos and enjoy them. Oh, Lisa, is someone commenting saying they want to see my bald head for some reason. But no one's seen it. Not even I've seen it in several years, so God knows what it looks like now. Yeah, you know what? It only happened to me once, but it was annoying because I didn't have ID at the time. If you've got ID on you, fair enough. It's great, you know, it makes you feel good about yourself. But when you're really gagging for a nice cold drink and they're like, have you got any ID? No. Then sorry, we can't serve you. Like, I've got, and this is when I looked like a homeless person. I had a big, bushy beard, you know, so, yeah. And the fact that it didn't come through, it's like, wow. I couldn't even get a drink then, and it was like so annoying because it was so hot outside as well. Show me your helipad gooch. What on earth is that? It only takes a second for you to read your comment back before you send it. So, you know what? Women do tend to get ID'd a lot more than men. Right, shout out and happy birthday to Gillian and Dean. I hope you have a great birthday tomorrow. Just remind your family, Gillian, that just because it's Christmas, it don't mean they can give you one present between both. So tell them you want lots of presents because it's your birthday and Christmas. See, that's where you're lucky, Corey. I didn't have that luck. Red Rooster, I've never had Red Rooster, so I have no idea regarding it. And no, I don't need you coming near me with your bellend. Once the strikes are over, I can finally get my UV treatment started. So, let's say tomorrow is the day of the man. Well, we'll see. See, the thing is with steroid cream is because of how much I think I might have one more beer because that'd be 7. The thing is with me is if I had it in one position, if it was just on my scalp or just on my arms or something like that, it's fine. The steroid cream would probably work. But the fact that it is all over, I can't just stand there like that and not be able to move and do anything because I have to put the cream on and you're not supposed to disturb it. So if I have it on my scalp, for example, I can't lay down. I have to just sit there and let it work its stuff for hours. Because it's all over my body, the only thing that's going to help me right now is hopefully UV treatment. So fingers crossed. What's happened? How you doing, June? Thank you for joining. Mark says chill out. Chorizo. I don't know what that means. Mark Clark, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, it's been a good life. Oh yeah, I know what chorizo is, but I don't know if it was just chorizo and a question mark. So I don't know if that was a question or what. But if I've had chorizo, yes, I've had it. I've also had pepperoni, a pepperoni chorizo version. That's pretty nice. It's not too bad. I hope Santa brings you some hamburger in a tin. I'd rather have some coal. But at one point I will try these canned products because I do have. Funny enough, I do have. What is that company called? Frey Bentos, I think it's called. I do have Frey Bentos meatballs in a can in my cupboard. I did have. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I still have the Frey Bentos pie. I'm not sure if I gave it to someone or whether I still have it. So what I will do is it'll be like an odd video. For example, is I'll have the Frey Bentos meatballs in the can. I have the Frey Bentos pie in the can, and then I might throw in the burger in a can. So I'll try the canned food products as one video and see what I think of them. It might be an idea. And also that, what is that? What is that stinky fish called? It's like some really rank smelling fish. Oh, crap. I forgot what it's called, but that as well. So I might do, but the only thing is the fish is expensive. So like in a can, it's like 30 quid for like a can of fish. Like, I don't know. Thank you, Corey. I do love doing those, man. It's really nice. You've got a baby face, Steve. Oh, thank you, Lisa. So do you. Stewed chicken to boil the carcass for gravy. Nice. rather eat dog food. Well, basically, the recent deleted messages, Lisa, was because someone's been put on timeout. But do you know what? I used to like Guinness. I haven't had a Guinness in 19 years. I've never had it in a can. I've never ever had it in a can, so I don't know what it's like coming from the can. But yeah, I used to go to the pub and I'd have a Guinness. Yeah, it's been such a long time. I find it fascinating the way they have to stop it halfway through and then they continue it again. But yeah, it's been so long since I've had a Guinness. I used to like them. Not had them in a while, so I don't know still. But that's the one, Sir Strumming. Yeah, so I will get. I don't know when I'm gonna try it, because I have to really justify spending like £30 on a can of Surströmming, unless someone lives in the country where it's made and could just send it to me. That'd be great. But yeah, I will attempt to film a video like that where I try the meatballs in a can, pie in a can, burgers in a can, and fish in a can. So it'd be like a video like that. Yeah, 100%. You know, it's like those comments have been deleted. It would show on there, message deleted by Mark Hill, view deleted message for me, and stuff like that. And yeah, no, it's not come up at all, Lisa. So I have no idea what happened to your comments, really. Christmas dinner tomorrow, then yes, I am. Just, you know what's funny? I'm more excited about Christmas dinner than I am, Christmas itself. Because with me is, I've already told my mum not to bother getting me anything really. I just told her to replace the heater that she threw out. But other than that, I've told her not to bother. But I'm just looking forward to Christmas dinner. I love Christmas dinner, man. Oh, it's brilliant. It must be Lisa. But then I think I had it where it wasn't filtering out anything. Because when you set up a live, you can have comments filtered, like inappropriate comments or something like that. You can have it filtered so they don't show. But I believe I don't have that active. I believe all comments all comments are viewable, so I don't know. Yeah, at least the two of us really looking forward. I'm like, how kids are really looking forward to Christmas for the presents. I'm really looking forward to Christmas for the food. Like, oh, I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. I think it's more when you get older. You know, the older you get, because to some extent, I kind of feel like, not if you drift apart, but if you move out, your tastes change, and you can know what you want more than family can. So anything you want, you can normally buy it for yourself, but just go in there and just the whole experience for me, I'm looking forward to. Like, forget the presents. For me, it's going to my sisters and seeing the kids like, oh my God, look, I've got this, open it for me, open it for me. Or the Christmas dinner and just spending time with my family and stuff. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. You know, it's not the presents anymore. I think once you get older and you do start making money, you kind of don't really, that side of Christmas don't really bother you anymore. You know, but yeah. Maybe it was a glitch or something, Lisa, because I mean, if you've pretty much said the same thing you said before and it's come up now, I don't know, maybe some sort of glitch. I've never heard of a taboo drink. I've never really drunk it, so I've never even heard of it. Christmas dinner getting, but trust me, Corey, it could not come soon enough. It really couldn't, because I can definitely. I mean, I'm not starving yet, luckily, but I could eat right now. So I am really looking forward to Christmas dinner. It's going to be lovely. I'm looking forward to family time. Yeah, definitely. I do love family time. Jim Graham, I don't eat Brussels sprouts. Unless my family decide to hide them. They've done it before. They've hid them in the Swede. And I remember when I was at my mum's, I was outside of my mum's garden, and I noticed it. I just went and swallowed it whole. I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts. My mum loves them, but me personally, I don't really like them. So I don't really have them myself. Get better with checks for my Christmas recipe. Potatoes out of the tin, covered in goose fat. I've never tried that. I remember once when I tried, you know the baby potatoes you can get in the tin. I tried putting them in a deep fat fryer. Oh my God, they were spitting everywhere because they still had like a bit of water residue on them. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried that. It was crazy. Getting a Land Rover just nice. Duncan, hello, how are you? Happy Christmas to you. But some people do, Corey. My mum loves them. My mum absolutely loves Brussels sprouts. Me, I couldn't stand them. Yeah, like they just taste of death. Little balls of death. Yeah, my personal opinion, I don't like them. You know, so yeah. I don't, Sam Horsley, I actually don't eat them. I've never had pigs in blankets for Christmas dinner. I really haven't. Like, it's strange saying that in the life now when everyone's like, pigs in blankets is a must, and I've seen that everywhere. Whenever it's been Christmas, I've seen pigs in blankets everywhere. You know, Subway, for example, and stuff, but I've just never had it myself. Got new boots for Christmas. I know one item I'm getting, and that is Paco Rabanne Black XS. I love that perfume because my mum called me earlier and she was like, what perfume is it you like? And I'm like, pack up a black excess, because she messaged me, she's like, hurry up, because I'm at the shop. I was like, alright. So I know I'm getting some pack of black excess. But other than that, I have no idea. I don't think, if I'm getting anything, it's probably like small little bits, you know, like a shower gel or something like that. So, yeah. The only time I've ever tried duck was at a Chinese all you can eat buffet. No, and a takeaway. I got it here once because someone requested it, that I get it. I got that once and it was really dry. Other than that, other than the Chinese, I've never ever had duck. So I don't know, you know. You know what? I've heard that. I've heard that's really nice with Brussels sprouts with pancetta and Parmigiano. I got it for my dad's birthday on the 27th. Okay, that's nice. What do you reckon Rashik Sunak eats on Christmas Day? I think for him it's a normal day. I think Rashik Sunak is Muslim. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I believe he don't celebrate Christmas being a Muslim. So, well, I've never had roast. I've never had duck other than the Chinese. So, yeah, but Jet, you have to kind of respect the man's religion. If he is Muslim, you have to kind of respect that he's not going to go out and like post a video saying Merry Christmas to everybody when he don't believe in himself. It's kind of, oh, there you go. You know, not disrespectful, but it's kind of goes against his religion to come out and say it. So it's, yeah, he's the prime minister of our country, but you know, yes, shredded duck. That's what it was. It wasn't like a whole duck piece. It was like literally shredded, and it was dry as anything. Confit duck. You know what? I will. One day I will try. I will try some. I will try some proper duck at some point. I hate parsnips. I actually like parsnips. I think it is parsnips. I could be wrong, but is parsnips like a similar taste to like a sweet potato? Is that what I'm thinking of parsnips? Because spawn parsnips has like a really sweet taste to it, like a sweet potatoey type of taste. I'm sure. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's what it is. Only in my dreams, Sam Horsley, only in my dreams will Arsenal win the Premier League. Especially now Jesus is injured for like 3 months. So I think we'll get Champions League. I'm secretly hoping we get Champions League football this year, but I don't think so. I think Man City will have the legs to overtake us and just finish top. But I would like us to at least finish in the top 4 and get Champions League football. I'm hoping, man. I'd rather watch Arsenal on a Wednesday night or Tuesday night than Thursday night. And then every Arsenal league game is on a bloody Sunday. Like, ugh. Okay. I prefer my carrots cooked. I tend to find them very crunchy if they're not cooked long enough for carrots. So I do love them thingied. Jet Young, I really do. There's so many things I want to taste test, like to see, because when I'm sitting there thinking, oh, like earlier, I was like, yes, I'll be able to diagnose a Red Bull easily. I'll be able to diagnose tomato ketchup, which is Heinz and which is cheap, yeah, easily. But will I? You know, you don't know until you do that blindfold taste test. Will I actually taste it? You know. So I will love to do that. Possibly at my sister's, or yeah, maybe my younger sister's with my nephew, and we both try and think what is what. You know, that might be quite nice. Unfortunately, Duncan, I have to agree with you. The way Haaland is playing, yeah, it's. Love honey glazed parsnips. Lisa, book me a seat at the table. I'm getting on my bike after this live and I'm making my way to you now. When we do a kebab challenge, I will be doing that before, like I said in the last video, I'm not going to announce when it's going to be on the channel, but it will be at the very latest when I'm going to do that 12-inch pizza box challenge. At the very latest, it will be no later than the end of January. So between now and the end of January, I have time to make sure I'm properly ready for it, and I will be filming it no later than the end of January. That's all I can say, because I don't want to say it'll be out in a week's time or something, and then same as like the pizza, where I wasn't hungry. I wasn't completely hungry for that pizza. But because I said, you know, Friday's video is going to be pizza, it's going to be the pizza challenge, I waited Wednesday. I wasn't really hungry for it, and I had something small to eat Wednesday instead. Thursday, I wasn't hungry for it, but because it was due out on Friday, I had no choice but to film it. So the kebab pizza will be at some point no later than the end of January, 100%. That gives me a whole month and a week to get ready for that challenge and film it when I'm 100%, you know. Mark, I will be coming to see you and Sarah and little Sky, 100%. But I probably won't come on my bike. I don't think I'll take my bike all the way to Scotland. I'll probably get on a plane or something. But yeah, I did speak to Sarah, and I did say 100% I am coming to you guys. It is one thing I have mentioned for a while on my channel. I will be coming to you guys to see you guys and see little Sky, little baby Sky. I like sweet potatoes. I really do like sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes reminds me of parsnips, and sweet potatoes also reminds me of oh my god, what's that banana thing? Oh my god, the Jamaican banana thing. Plantain, that's the one. It reminds me of plantain. Plantain, sweet potatoes, and parsnips, very similar tasting. They're sweet, but they're not overly sweet. They're really nice. So in my personal opinion anyway. You know what, Lisa? I've never really had. This is where I love carrots, but I like my carrots boiled. I'm boring like that. I don't like them roasted. Because I know some people like to roast their parsnips and roast their carrots and stuff. I'm just boring. I like roasted parsnips, but I just like my carrots just boiled, sliced, put on my plate, and I can eat away. Gonna try roasted veg. Yeah, I should try some more roasted veg. Hey Jessica, how are you doing? I'm sure you celebrate Christmas in America, so happy Christmas to you for tomorrow. It's literally in the afternoon for you guys over there now, but happy Christmas to you guys for tomorrow. By yourself tonight and loving it. I don't blame you. Wow. Wow. Lisa, I love swede, man. I absolutely love it. With some pepper and some butter, like mashed and mixed in together, it's so good. Like, I can literally eat a whole big bowl of swede and be happy. Or a whole big bowl of greens and just be happy. It's amazing. I love greens. And it's funny how no one's mentioned greens. Neither. If you've seen someone spit in your food, would you still eat it? No? Well, it depends who. If it's a family member, I'll be upset, but I'll still eat it. I'll be angry, but I'll still eat it. But if I was at a restaurant, no, hell no. No chance in hell. Is it a far journey from yours to your mum's? Not really. It's probably about 20 miles. So I'd say, depending on traffic, if they're doing roadworks again, half an hour, give or take. But I might have to stop at the side of the road at one of the points because I'll be on the bike and it would be painful. So I might need to stop a couple of times. Or I probably, to go to Colchester, I'll probably have to stop once. When I go to London, I'll probably have to stop a few times because it'd be bloody hurt. So. I will do. I am in May, like February is delayed. Like going to London has been delayed a month, so I'll be going to London in February instead of January. However, going across the UK is still May. There's still no change to the time. However, I don't know if my channel is going to go silent for a month or whether I'll be able to film a few videos in advance. But in May, hopefully I do have a new bike, then I will start travelling around the UK in May. But what I have decided is the beginning of May, I'm going to go to the furthest point I'm going to travel, which will be Blackpool, and then work my way back through each area slowly. Because I feel like if I started where I am, and if I go to Birmingham, then I'll go up to other areas in Leeds and Newcastle, and then get up to Blackpool after. At the end of that long, like, week or 2 week journey around the UK, I don't want to have like a 4-hour drive back to my house after. I'd rather, when I'm fresh, I'd rather start at the top and then work my way back down. But I am looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to trying so many different foods in there, like a chicken parma, I think is like an up north thing. Chicken parmo, Cornish pasty from Cornwall, and lots of other things. But yes, from May, as far as I'm aware, as it stands right now, May is the start point that I'm going to be travelling. Yeah, I have noticed that. I've had parsnips caramelised, and they was lovely. It was really nice. I don't know how they're boiled in my family. I don't know if they're boiled in sugar water or if they're, you know, they might be, because they have a sweet, kind of like a sweet-ish taste to them. So it might be, you know. I just thought it was boiled and that's it, but you know what? You might be right, Mark. They might be boiled in sugar water, you know. Okay, Duncan, no worries. I'll see when you come back. Put it this way, Ghost, I'm sure you probably do a lot worse with your imaginary girlfriend than her spitting in your food. So, yeah, I'm sure you would. I would too. You know, the things I'll be doing with my girlfriend, my imaginary girlfriend, it's difficult with my imaginary girlfriend at Christmas because I can't see the presents she buys me. But yeah, no, like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if it was someone I've done a lot worse with, especially like a girlfriend, then yeah, I would still eat it. Why not? Sweden carrot mash. I see. Yeah, Dino on tour. Yeah, definitely. I do. I'm a bike rider as well. And the funny thing is, technically, I should get a car. I really should, because I can sleep in the car. I can go to a swimming pool and have a shower in the swimming pool and then sleep in the car. When I'm travelling, I'm going to be finding cheap accommodation. So it's going to be £35 a night to stay in hotels and stuff like that. So it's going to cost, the cost of it is going to be up. But I do prefer riding bikes, man. I love riding a bike over than a car, you know. But only 30 minutes from Blackpool. Well, that's not too bad, because that's where I'm starting. I'm starting at Blackpool. So, yes, I'm going to leave early. I'm going to leave at about 6 o'clock in the morning, because it's not, oh my God, no, not Ginsters. I can get Ginsters at Tesco. I want authentic, handmade by somebody, proper, authentic Cornish pasty. So I can taste what Cornish pasty actually is supposed to taste like, not what they just be like, you know. I want a proper, authentic, I want a proper, authentic food from around the UK. That is the why. That's why I'm going. You know, I don't want to go to Cornwall, go to a Tesco and pick up a Ginsters, like, what? So yeah, I'm looking forward to having proper, I'm going to go to a proper bakery or somewhere that does a proper Cornish pasty. That's what I'm looking forward to. Gary Underwood, thank you. Very Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're having a good Christmas Eve. MSK, Ginsters is not bad pastry, okay? But it's not authentic. It's not Cornish pasty. And Ginsters, same with every other company, if it's not an authentic Cornish pasty, they can't call it a Cornish pasty. They have to call it a pasty, like a what is it called now? A meat and veg pasty or something like that. I want to have a proper homemade Cornish pasty from Cornwall, where it was originated from, you know. And that is what I'm looking forward to, Lisa, as well, is, you know, going to places like Middlesbrough. I don't know if Middlesbrough is the place which started the chicken parmo. I don't know if that's a Middlesbrough tradition or not, but yeah, I really want to try a chicken parmo from where it was designed or created. Same as a Cornish pasty. I want to have a Cornish pasty from Cornwall. I can't wait for that. But you know what, MSK, I don't mind against this Cornish pasty. When I'm not feeling so cheap, I would get a Ginsters. If it's on offer, I would get a Ginsters. But I always get the Tesco own brand meat and potato pasties, because it's like I just shove it in the microwave and eat it. Really, the pastry goes soggy regardless. I mean, I do understand the Ginsters has more like of a pepper taste to it, because I have had Ginsters before, but yeah, I want to be like. The only thing is though, like if I get like a proper, authentic Cornish pasty, I'd never be able to enjoy another pasty again, because it just won't hit the same as what an authentic one would hit. You know, I don't know. You see the present she buys you, but you can feel her presence. Oh yeah, she's sitting right here. Can't you see? Can't you not see her? Any pasty is nice apart from Ginsters. I've not noticed that. The mince is mush, yeah. The veg is hard, yeah. Lisa, I have to agree with you on that. You know, you have hit the nail on the head of a Cornish pasty, against the Cornish pasty. The meat is like mush. The vegetables are raw. Yeah. So the fact that you're saying that is making me like really want to look flat. I'm really looking forward to going and trying it, because if it tastes proper, like the veg is cooked through and the meat is actual meat, then yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. Oh. MSK, I feel like I'm missing that too, man. Like, I've never been to Cornwall ever. The Parmo is American. They kicked off bid in Redcar a good few years back. I have actually had the deep fried Mars bar. It was really like, I didn't really enjoy it because it's like melted chocolate and caramel, and I don't really have a sweet tooth. So, but I have tried it. It's probably nice, quiet, and I can get up to beautiful speeds of 77 miles per hour. because you are allowed a 10% buffer zone over the limit. So I'm only going to be going 77, okay? I'm not going to be going over 100 miles an hour on the A12. That is very dangerous. But no, it's going to be nice and quiet. I don't mind it. I like it when it's quiet. That's why I liked when my mum used to live where she used to live. I used to go to side roads rather than the motorway. I used to go to side roads because it's twisty and it's just peaceful, you know. So I'm looking forward to that. Sharon Delaney, thank you ever so much. I'm doing great. I hope you are having a fantastic Christmas so far. It's really been a pleasure. This live stream has really been a pleasure. You know, it's been, I think we've almost been in a live for 3 hours, and the fact that I've had you guys with me for 3 hours and I've not even been eating food is fantastic. So thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you, each and every one of you, man. It means so much to me. Really? I find Guinness has a peppery taste for me. Yeah, I don't. That's the one thing. Yeah, see, I thought that's what Middlesbrough was known for, was a chicken parmo. But I would love to try it. I don't really shop at Asda. Tesco's own brand is okay. It's very raw though. The veg is very raw. What bike are you getting next year? I'm hoping it to be a Kawasaki Y. Is it a YXT or Y? Oh, I can't remember what it is. It's either going to be a Kawasaki ER6, which is one more than I have now because I have an ER5, or it's I think it's a YXT. Not 100%. 600. I forgot. I've got a picture on my phone, but I'm recording from my phone, so I can't even show you. But yeah. You had a good childhood at the C10. Trust me, it will not last long. As soon as I hit 70 miles an hour, which is the speed limit I'll be going, that'll be gone. That'll disappear. You know, it's probably why I don't really use my custom-made helmet anymore, because of the plaits, like the dreadlocks I have on the helmet. Because of when I go 70, the plaits go back, so it's like trying to pull my head back when I'm trying to ride on the motorbike, and it's trying to yank my head back, which is why I don't have a custom helmet anymore. Well, I have it, but I don't use it anymore. Use a pork schnitzel instead of chicken. Who's going to win Monday, West Ham versus Arsenal? I think, if I'm honest, and I feel like I have to be honest, I see a draw. We don't have Jesus. It's the first time the team have all played together in a little while. The momentum we had before the international break has gone. So I would have to guess a draw between Arsenal and West Ham. Do I like custard? Yeah, I don't like custard. I haven't had it in a while. I used to get it in the like the carton, like you know, like the 1 litre carton, and I cut off the edge and just I have it in the fridge. And then sometimes when I go to the fridge to get a drink, I just grab it and just squeeze a bit of custard out and have it like that. It's nice. I don't mind it. Stephen, no, I'm not eating nothing tonight because I'm eating early Christmas dinner. I'm eating it early tomorrow, so I don't want to get a takeaway. So, like for example, the live stream started at 7. I don't want to get a takeaway, and then 15 hours later, I'm eating again. I don't get a roast dinner often, so I'm making sure I'm starving hungry. So when I do have my roast dinner, I'm going to be hungry for it. So I'm going to eat and eat and eat until I have that chest pain because I've eaten too much. Like custard donuts. I actually do. I love custard donuts, but I tend to find custard donuts hardly have any custard in them because I used to get like the Tesco version on stuff. It's annoying. Like I like a nice proper filled donut, and the normal Tesco and stuff don't. Oi, oi, happy Christmas. What you got planned for Christmas? I'm going to my mum's. Gonna have Christmas dinner at my mum's, and then Boxing Day, gonna go to my sister's and have a little party. What type of custard do I like? Just custard. Never heard of Hollybobs. Got 2 bikes, but they're okay. I've only got a 1 bike at the moment. I think when I do get this new bike, I will sell the other bike. Creamy, thank you. Oh, not road legal. Okay, fair enough. I hate custard. You know what? Some people do. Ambrosia. Yeah, I do like ambrosia. But I just like it out of the carton. I don't like to thingy it. You must want to love yourself and be good to yourself. 100%. You know, creamy, 100 million %. I agree with you there. Because I've always said, how can you expect someone else to love you if you don't love yourself? And the only person who's going to help you is yourself. So you need to love yourself first before anything else. So I agree with you 100%. Drink soy milk with filtered carpet. I don't drink, I hardly ever drink milk. Yeah, I agree, Gary, mate. I'd love to say Arsenal are going to smash it, but I don't agree. I think we won't. Our City, real person who doesn't like custard. I love custard. There's something about it. Definitely get that. Miserable Parmo. MSK, thank you ever so much for the donation, man. It means so much to me. So thank you, man. Wow. Yeah, thank you. Arsenal crumble melts along with Spurs. No hate, it's just banter. You know what? I would love to say negative stuff about City, but you've got Haaland now, so yeah. You are becoming a 1-player team. So enjoy that while it lasts until Haaland decides to leave after 2 seasons, and then Kevin De Bruyne has gone old, and then who you got? Tell me, June. Tell me. I'm only joking. Yeah, it was a good trade until he got injured on international leave. See, you know what? I didn't even think about that. Ambrosia Devon custard is like authentic custard from Devon, so I wouldn't mind trying a cake with proper custard from Devon. That would be nice to try, you know. Real Pearson, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the donation. It's so kind of you. So thank you ever so much for that. Morrison's Donuts are top notch. Are you going live tomorrow or Boxing Day? Probably not live tomorrow. Boxing Day, if I'm honest, I don't know. Because out of the blue, I wasn't expecting to. I was expecting to be home Christmas evening, but my sister said that everyone's going to go back to hers for Boxing Day, and we're going to have a little party, a little get together. So I'm not sure about Boxing Day. I don't know what time it's all going to finish, if ever. So it potentially might not be another live until New Year's Eve. I'm not 100% no, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm not 100%. Thank you, Will. I'll make sure I do get myself some donuts with that. So thank you ever so much. Wow, hubby of 25 years, 2 kids, 3 grandkids, 1 due in February. June, congratulations, man. Yeah, I bet you're so happy. Do I have any New Year's resolutions? No. If I'm honest, I don't believe in them. You know, I've personally, this is my personal opinion. So if you have a different opinion to me, please don't be upset by what I'm saying. In my personal opinion, I see it as, if you want to change something in your life, don't use a resolution as an excuse. If you want to change it, change it. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I'll sort it for next year. I'll wait until January before I start changing something I don't like. Why wait? You know. So I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I feel like if you want to change something, if there's something you want to do it regardless of what time it is, what month it is, what year it is. You know, just yeah. But that is my personal opinion anyway. Other people might not agree. Other people might see it as setting a resolution as something to push for, you know, which you could be right. But in my opinion, that's what I feel. Yeah, 100% Lisa, I agree. Happy future for June. Mia, last LOL. Nothing really, man, just chilling. Just having fun with these fantastic people who are happy to sit and chat with me on Christmas Eve, to keep me company on Christmas Eve. It's been great. Other than that, nothing much really. Yes, we got Jesus from you, because you didn't play him often. You didn't give him much love, and we will. Detroit, happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too. You know, I'm not educated on a subject, But I feel sorry for Americans, how they're treated by their own government, how easy it is for you to get a gun over in America. Most gun crime is self-inflicted. Or not gun crime, but most gun incidents are self-inflicted. The fact that in most states it's not illegal for you to wear a motorcycle crash helmet. The fact that most people stay at home in America because they don't want to pay thousands of pounds on an ambulance and stuff. It's just sad to see, you know, and the fact that America tries to see it as the biggest country in the world, and that's how you treat your own people. I'm sorry, that's disgusting, in my personal opinion, anyway. But I hope you have a great time in Detroit, regardless, and have a very Merry Christmas. You're right. Thank you, Gary. But yeah, some people won't agree with that. Some people won't, but I am. Andrew Williams, good night. Good night to you too. Thank you ever so much for being here. As long as you have, I hope you do have a great Christmas and New Year. And it's been absolutely fun having you guys here. Thank you, Mir. You're welcome. I appreciate you watching my videos. So, oh, you know what? June, I swear to God, I bet your gravy is going to taste amazing. Like the fact that the fact that you're boiling the bones for the gravy, like, oh, man, oh, that sounds like it's going to be good. Smile of life. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you ever so much for being here. It's you know what? It's crazy. I was never expecting to be here for 3 hours. Like, yeah. Oh. Wow, man. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic Christmas this year. You know, if you don't have Christmas to spend with family, please be strong. I know it can be difficult when you're alone on a Christmas, on a holiday. But yeah, please just be strong. And yeah, I hope you make the best of what you have. 100%. Go away. Oh yeah, no, Lisa, I was just saying about how they won't order an ambulance because it costs like, what, $2,000 or $8,000 or something just to ride in a taxi to hospital. It's ridiculous how their own people are being treated over in America. You know, it's cost, constantly cost. It's just, it's sad to see, you know, and it's funny because I was watching Top Gun Maverick yesterday, and I noticed he was just driving around with no helmet on, and I was like, what? So I googled whether it is legal to ride a motorcycle with no helmet, and yeah, for most states it's legal. Like, I'm like, wow, it just blew my mind, you know. And I already knew about how most gunshot wounds are self-inflicted in America. I already knew that, but yeah, just and I knew how if you don't have insurance, health insurance, you're paying stupid money for medical care in America. It's just crazy. Quaver Flavor, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Same here though, really. Well, not really, because in the UK you can't have a gun. It's not easily accessible to get a gun. You have to wear a motorcycle helmet when you travel, and you have NHS care. You know, so. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Don't go anywhere, Dean. Give me 10 pence. June. I think it's, to be fair, I think it's kind of wrapping up a bit. I think people are getting ready to go to bed now. It's like 10 p.m. I think I'm going to be doing the same thing because I've got to be up in I've got to be out of my flat in like 7 hours, sort of thing. So. Yeah, but that's only recent though, as far as I'm aware, since they started doing strikes and stuff like that for pay over here. You know, because I used to see ambulances coming down my road all the time. You know, not so much anymore, but it used to be like that. But, oh, pardon me. See, that's probably where I'm not thinking of the rural areas. Because I've lived in London, which is a city. I've lived in Ipswich, which is classed as a city. So yeah, I suppose if you're out in the sticks, like it is probably a lot harder to, especially when you're paying tax and national insurance and stuff. The fact that you lack access to that is ridiculous. But you know. Thank you, Lisa. I will. I'm probably gonna finish the live in a second. I will give you a message shortly. But thank you ever so much. I do. I hope so too, as well. Okay. I mean, obviously not, because Cornwall is classed as a big place. You know, is classed as thingy. So no, I might not get that. But you know what? I suppose you're right. Regardless of where you go, no matter what country you go to, the government don't care about its people. So we're screwed wherever we are, whichever country we are. Ghost, no, I can't really go live tomorrow. I was only going to go live if I wasn't going to my family's, but because I'm going to my family's, I can't really interrupt their routines or disrupt their Christmas by doing a live stream. So because I'm going to families, I will not be live tomorrow. So yeah, I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Yeah, Lisa, I totally agree. The fact that you only have one main house is a joke. You know, so yeah. But yeah, it's getting late now. I need to get up early and go. But Ghost, thank you. I hope you enjoy it with your family if you're going. If not, I hope you have a good time alone with your imaginary girlfriend. But yeah, I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I hope you did have a good. I hope you do have a good time, and I'll see you guys Tuesday or Boxing Day for a live. I'm not 100% sure yet, so we'll see. June, thank you so much. I'm literally about to end the live, but thank you so much for the donation, man. That's, you know, that means a lot. It really does. I thank you for being here for such a long time as you have, same as Lisa. Thank you for being here for near the beginning as well. Stephen, thank you as well. I hope you have a great time. I'm going to go off and have a good sleep, and then I'll see you guys next time, man. Much love to everybody.